SimLicy here. So today I'm back with another speed building video, and this time it's the bluestone cottage. So I built this in downtown Windenburg, and I knew I wanted it to be a light colored kind of two-door home. So I specifically wanted to use more grays and blues. Like, you know, the one that comes with Get Together that's it's on the countryside and it's on one of the smaller lots. I don't know how to explain it or where it is, but that one is kind of one that I had in mind for building this one. It doesn't look the same, but it has similar. So some of you guys may know where what I'm talking about, but I was looking at pictures on Pinterest of different cottages and Tudor style homes, and yeah, so I didn't look at any one image exactly. I just kind of looked at a bunch of them and just to kind of develop the shape that I wanted, but I knew I wanted to use some large chimneys, so that's why there's definitely the two large chimneys, and I wanted there to be one directly in the front. And I do have fireplaces at the base of both of them. So there's two fireplaces in this house, which is something I do, I guess, sometimes if the house is big enough, but not normally in these smaller houses. And yeah, sometimes if I put a second fireplace in a build, it usually is like in the master bedroom or something like that. And yeah, there's one just in the hallway and then one in the living room. So I thought that was kind of cool. Yeah, so let me know what you guys think about this build. I really like it a lot. I shared a picture of it on Twitter and got some, good feedback, and people seem to like it on there. So yeah, that was kind of fun. I would have liked to have this build finished earlier, but as I did say on there that I had to leave for school early, and that's why it wasn't finished yesterday. Otherwise, it would have been up this morning. Yeah, I had to go to school early to meet with my counselor or my academic advisor. Is one of my last advising appointments before I finish my degree, and she was just kind of helping me get things sorted out, and she's so awesome. I love her so much. She's so helpful because most of you probably know that I did have to, I think I've mentioned this before, but I lived out of state for 6 months, and so I did have to take one of my courses at a different college, a completely different university, completely different state. So I do have some transfer units. Then I also had to take a summer field course that also had to be transferred back to my school here. So I had some transfer courses that I wanted to make sure were, going to be used for what they're supposed to be, and all of my credits and all of my requirements for graduation are being met. So she's just helping me out with that and making sure that everything is in order. Because that would be like the worst news ever for them to be like, sorry, this couldn't count, and you have to come back next year and take this class again. I would be so sad. But I don't think that's the case. And yeah, she also set me up an appointment to get fitted for my graduation gown. I'm pretty short. I'm 5'3", so I don't want my gown to be too long. So I'm not like really, really short, but I'm shorter than I think average. I don't know, what is the average height for a girl? I think most girls I know are like 5'5". Yeah, I think most of my friends, there's like one friend of mine that's as short as me, and then everybody else is like 5'5". So I don't want it to be dragging or anything, so that'll be good. And then it'll also make sure that it's not too big or too small. And yeah, I made my final tuition payment, so yeah, I'm just really excited to everything's coming in order. We have spring break coming up here soon. They changed we used to be on a quarter system, and now we're on a semester system, and for some reason our spring break's in April. So yeah, spring break will be coming up soon, so I'm gonna have some exams coming up within the next couple of weeks before the spring break. So unfortunately, when Bowling Pack comes out, I'm going to have to worry about those. But yeah, on spring break, I'm definitely going to focus on building things for that if I can't during the next week. Because the trailer did come out yesterday. I did watch it, but I've been avoiding people's breakdowns of it because, yeah, I want to be more surprised this time because I usually watch everything. I watch live streams. I watch the trailers 1,000 times. I watch people's breakdowns of when new things come out. And I want to just put it into my game and be a bit more surprised this time. And I don't know if I will do any sort of review or just kind of walkthrough of the items. I wanted to do that when City Living came out, but then by the time I got it, so many people had gifted it and they'd already done their reviews. They were out, the day that everybody could buy it. So it just didn't seem like there was much point to it. So it'll probably be that case for this one too. So I don't know. We'll see. If that's something you would like to see specifically, then let me know. Otherwise, yeah, I'll just put it into my game and be surprised all by myself. But I'm really looking forward to it. I know the live stream's on Friday, and I really want to watch it because I'll be home all day. But I'm going to be strong and avoid it. But yeah, I think it looks really cool. I have mentioned earlier, I forget which video it was, but I mentioned how I wanted to build a bowling alley with an arcade and a movie theater. So I'm definitely gonna build that, and I don't know if it'll come, if I'll be able to build it like right when it comes out, but it'll definitely be here at some point. Maybe when I have my time on my spring break, I will build it. Because yeah, I'm not going anywhere for spring break, so I will just be home. I'm so excited. I'm just gonna be home and not doing anything. I'll hang out with my dog and my cats and build, and it's gonna be awesome. But anyway, so I'm just shaping up the landscaping, which I really like a lot. I used these hedges in the front, which I thought looked really nice, and I used a combination of more blue tone flowers, but had to put in the get together bush since this is a Windenburg build. And yeah, this is, in case you know, well, my last build, my Spanish garden, was the beginning of my rebuild of the world, and this is also part of it. All of my regular builds are all going to go in there from now on, just so you guys know. Hopefully that's clear. And some of my builds for you builds will be in there, not all of them. It'll kind of be a surprise which ones will be a part of it. But if you would like to build your world along with me, then feel free, because this build, as you can see, if you look in the top left hand corner, it says the name of the lot that I did build this on. So it's the name of the lot that EA put. I will change it for my game. The name, the name that I give it the Bluestone Cottage. But if you want to know exactly where I built it, that's where I did, and same with the last one that I did, the Spanish garden. And if you would like to, you could go on the gallery and add older builds that I built, before YouTube. If you would like to do any of the builds for you, go ahead and add them. Like, if you're going to build it along with me, build it the way you want to. If not, you can wait until I'm done, which is going to take a long time. So, just bear with me. And yeah, hopefully it doesn't take me like till Sims 5. That would be so sad. I'd be really depressed if it did. But, after I graduate, like this summer, I will definitely have a lot more time. Like, I know I'm only taking 2 classes, but I'm trying to do a really good job and be dedicated and do a really good job, because I do have a chance of graduating with honors, and that'd be really, really great if I did, and I'd be very proud, because when I graduated from community college, I was like 0.1 shy of graduating with honors, and that really frustrates me. If I would have just, took one class more serious or did a little bit better job, then I would have graduated with honors then too. So yeah, I would just be very happy, and yeah, it'd be pretty cool to make that happen. So if videos do get a little bit shorter or not as frequently, that's why. I'm just trying to finish up, and I've had to turn down some collabs recently because of it, which makes me sad, because yeah, I would like to doing more collabs, because I had so much fun. I mean, most of you have watched the one that I done with the Relevant Sims, and if you haven't watched it, go watch it, because that was so much fun to do, and yeah, really cool collab. And I will definitely do more in the future once school's over. So when the end of June, and then yeah, from then on, I plan on doing more collabs. So yeah, I'm just really excited to be done. It'll be great. But anyways, so I'm just laying out the floor plan, and it was pretty easy to put together. I mean, I probably could have fit more bedrooms or something in, but I can't remember if I mentioned this already, because I had to record this again because I had some like footage screwed up. Even though like my commentary was fine, I was talking about what I wanted to, some things got a little bit messed up. But I didn't build this for any particular Sims or anything, so I didn't use any. I've mentioned this a bunch of times that I build for. I usually move Sims in, whether I create them beforehand or create them after. I have an idea of who lives in a house and their personalities and their hobbies, so I kind of cater it to that. But this time I didn't, because some houses are just going to be empty. They're just going to be for you guys to move who you want in, or for me to move in people later. And yeah, that's how I did this one. I kind of just wanted it to reflect the exterior. So there's grays and blues, and it's a little bit rustic, but yeah, I tried to add a couple modern things. I tried to add more, and then just kind of got rid of it, but I think it's cohesive. I don't know. I'm not one of those people that's very good about mixing styles. Like, I usually stick to a single like color scheme and like, just a few colors, and then I stick to one style. So I did try to add in a few more modern things, because I thought that this was more of an older house that somebody that's not an old person that lives here, so they probably have some modern things like and modern touch to it. So yeah, I did my best. So yeah, I forgot how tricky it was to actually build on these lots in Windenburg because of that like higher wall thing that's on the back behind these buildings. I mean, you may be able to see it in some points, maybe in some of the screenshots, I'm not sure, but it makes your camera like jump up and it's really frustrating. But if you stay pretty closely zoomed in and try to avoid it, it's not too bad. So yeah, hopefully it's not jumpy or anything. I don't think it was, and I mean, I really tried to avoid it. Maybe at some points it'll be a little bit jumpy, so if it is, I apologize. But yeah, so I'm just getting the living room all sorted out, and off camera I was, well, not off camera because I do record everything, but I did cut it out. I did try to start with the kitchen, and I was kind of just struggling with it, so I'm like, you know what, just start with the living room and get all your colors and things sorted out that way, because I don't know, for some reason I don't always like to start with kitchens. Like, I always go to start with the kitchen for some reason. I don't really know why. And then sometimes I'll just completely undo everything that I did and be like, no, go start with the living room or start somewhere else. And yeah, I don't know why. Sometimes it's just easier to plan things out for me that way. So yeah, I liked using the vintage glamour stuff with this kind of style. I thought that the colors, because there's more of like these kind of grays and golds kind of that I don't know, I just thought that it suited it nicely. So, and I don't use this flooring very often, and I like it in these gray colors with these two-tone kind of gray boards. Looks really nice. Oh, and I had this awful lighting in the hallway. There's no lights in there right now, by the way, and look at this yellow color. I have no idea why that was, and I wanted to use the same wallpaper that I used in the living room with the like baseboard color, or not color, baseboard wood that goes up partway up the wall. And so I do end up going with that in the end, and I tried using these lights, and I don't know, I went into like what do you call that, into actual play mode, and I just messed with the colors of the lights, and I couldn't get it to, it's just a problem in my game. So I'm sure if you download it, it'll be fine. But yeah, I don't know why it was like there was a glowing invisible orb in the hallway, and I don't know why. It's super, super annoying. I even exited out of my game and reloaded it and everything, and it still had the same lighting problem. So hopefully that's something that doesn't last for a very long time, because it was really irritating. But it was only in this area, so yeah, it's unfortunate. But the new patch notes came out today, and I think they're going to be fixing a lot of things that was going on with the curtains. You know, like sometimes they turn blue or gray. So that'll be really nice, because that's been something that's irritating. You know, you build something and then you go, if you leave at all and you come back to take screenshots, you have to replace all the curtains because they're like gray or blue. And yeah, that's kind of irritating. But this is the kind of a little office, even though it's just the hallway by the stairs. It's just, you know, a little computer area with a fireplace, and, well, not a fireplace right now. I replaced the bookcase with a fireplace. And then, do I have bookcases in this house? I should. Maybe I didn't put a bookcase anywhere. Now I can't remember. Well, if there's not a bookcase anywhere, I'd probably add one, because they might want to read. I don't know. But this is going to be the kitchen and dining room area. It's all one room, and then the bathroom is right here that I'm just getting started on. All the bathrooms have the same flooring and wallpaper, and they're just set up a little bit differently. And this one does have a bathtub in it. Even though it's a downstairs bathroom, I thought it was, you know, it's big enough to fit in a bath or a shower, so I just went with the bathtub. And then the upstairs 2 bathrooms only have a stand-up shower. So yeah, you got everything. Because I do try to, you know, if there's a space, to put bathtubs and showers in build. And yeah, I think the bathrooms turned out pretty cute. I mean, they're just bathrooms, so they're not too exciting, but I like the decorations and things that I used in here. Like I used the little lily pot or whatever it is. I don't know. I just like it, and I thought it looked pretty cute in here. And yeah, so hopefully you guys like it too, and hopefully you guys are having a good week. I am. I'm pretty excited about getting all my school stuff taken care of. And yeah, today I'm going to go to the gym is my plan, and maybe take my dog for a walk, and then do some more building, because I want to put together a builds for you video to hopefully have up on Saturday. My plan is Thursday right now, so if I build tonight, edit tomorrow, and then I can upload it for Saturday. That's my plan. Yeah, I would have liked to have this video up earlier, so I do apologize for that, because I do try to upload in the morning time, because I think that works out the best. I try to upload 9 a.m. my time, which is Pacific Coast time, Pacific Standard Time here in the United States, so that means that it is early afternoon, you know, for the East Coast, and then it's, you know, evening time for, I think, probably late afternoon to evening time for Europe. It's kind of late for Asian countries, but I mean, most of my audience is in the United States and Europe, so, oh, and South America too. So South America kind of goes along with, you know, the times for the US. So, well, not all of it actually, because of the two different hemispheres. I don't really know actually, because I do have some viewers from Brazil. So I don't know. I try to make it work for everybody. So, I mean, obviously it's not going to work for everybody because we are all over the world, but I try to make it most convenient to watch. So this will be up later, but I don't think it'll be an issue. The weekend is coming up, and you could always go back and watch things if you haven't seen it. But anyways, I've blabbered on through the kitchen, and yeah, it's a pretty decent sized kitchen. So I did actually give this lot traits, and I'm going to go back and give the garden one traits too, because I forget about traits a lot. Lot traits anyhow. And I did give it the chef's kitchen trait, since it does have a large kitchen. And yeah, I don't always do it for the my builds for you videos either. So if I do not add them, it's not because I'm just like lazy. I just forget to. And so you can add whatever traits you like to. But this is my master bedroom, or what I had in mind for a master bedroom, because it has the double bed and a vanity, but it's pretty small. So yeah, I tried to get it to work. Hopefully it's not too cramped. I don't think I had the Sim come in here and walk around or anything. So if it is a little bit too cramped, or the Sim has any trouble getting into bed, you could probably rearrange the way it's set up a little bit. But I end up going back and changing this bed for the other bed that comes with Vintage Glamour. I actually really wanted to use this bed, but the colors in it for some reason just weren't working for me. I was going back and forth between this kind of white and blue option, and it was just a little bit too, I don't really know, it was a little bit too, it just didn't work right. So I ended up changing it for the other one, which I think looks a lot nicer and just kind of matched the colors, because this one is a little bit more browns to it, a little bit more darker gray brown tones, if that makes sense. Once I change the vanity, you'll see it comes together though, I think. But it's cramped, but oh well. It's just what I went with. I could have went with the other room for the master bedroom, but I went with that for the children's room. So there was plenty of rooms for 2 beds and play areas and everything. So, I mean, I like the children's room. The children's room, I don't know. It's tossed up between that and the kitchen. Probably my favorite parts. Probably the kitchen. I don't know. But as you can see, I changed out the bed, and I think it looks a lot nicer. It just looks nice. And I didn't really like this bed at the beginning. Like when I first was watching people review the pack for Vintage Glamour, I was like, oh, that bed's kind of ugly. Like I didn't really like it, but now I really do. I think it's actually really nice. I think I more had an issue with the headboard. Thought it looked a little bit too crazy, but I don't know. It's definitely growing on me. So yeah, I'm not one to hate anything from this game though. I think everything has a purpose and has a use in some way. It's meant for something, or can be used for something. So yeah. So now I'm just figuring out the bathroom. This is like the family bathroom. The one that I just decorated was the master's ensuite. So yeah, you could probably make this bathroom a little bit bigger and make it another bedroom if you needed to. And then, the family bathroom would just be the downstairs bathroom. Or you could split up the children's room, I'm sure somehow. But yeah, I didn't decorate it for thinking a boy or a girl, or a boy and a girl, or yeah, I just kind of just decorated it how I thought it would look nice. And I use this Vintage Glamour wallpaper, which I never use, and it's so silly, like, because it's really nice, and I just don't think I've built anything that it's suited yet. So I thought it looks really nice with these kind of more rustic floorboards. It's pretty cool look, I thought. So it might not be to everybody's taste, but I tried to go a little bit more out of my comfort zone with decorating, and wanted to really tie it in with the exterior of the build. And oh my goodness, I just zoomed into the closet. But I used these kid curtains that came with the toddlers update, just to kind of give it a little bit more kiddie look in this room, and add in some pictures and decorations and things. And yeah, I just really like the way the kids' room turned out. I think it looks really cute. If I was you know, 7, 8, 9 years old, I think this room would be pretty cool, and put some stuffed animals and just little toys and things around. I don't know. Yeah, it's probably my favorite room in the house, definitely. I think it's really cute. But yeah, so I had realized at this point that there wasn't too many skill building items in the house, so I ended up throwing an art easel and a chess table outside. And I don't think that there's a bookcase in here, and that's so... Do I leave it here? Maybe I leave a bookcase there. No, it's too big, huh? Yep, I don't leave it there. So yeah, well, there's the bookcase in the kids' room, so maybe the parents will store their books in there too. Who knows? But yeah, so I'm just finishing up the balcony, and and I add some lighting. Of course, you gotta make sure it is lit up enough. And I added these little like droopy lights. I don't know if you call these, but along the path right here. And I thought that that was such a cute little look and suited this style of build. I mean, and then decorate the little patio too. I'm like forgetting what all I did, and added some, you know, little planters and things. I really wasn't sure how to add them, but I just threw them in the corner right there, and then do an outdoor seating area with a barbecuer. And yeah, I think that's about it though. We're already almost to the screenshot, so thank you guys so much for watching, and please leave any comments or suggestions that you have. And yeah, I hope you guys are all having a good day, and I will talk to you guys soon. Okay, bye!